Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Zen Lounge. In this video, I'm going to give some Ripple, XRP, Sologenic, Coreum updates for you guys. I'm going to talk about some of the things that have been happening. First of all, the last time I talked about Sologenic and Coreum was my walkthrough, teaching you guys how to basically bridge XRP over to the Coreum network. I've been playing with it. It's blazing fast. It works really smooth, and you can go back and forth. So now I can send XRP to Coreum, and I could also send it back. And it looks as if Osmosis is actually getting ready to list XRP, one of the largest dexes in Cosmos. They already have XRP sitting there. Since the bridge has gone live, there is 800,000 XRP that has gone through the portal. Also, 1.7 million solo. 570 million Corium has gone through this bridge.
In just 1 week, more than 430,000 XRP has been bridged from the XRPL to Coreum, marking a significant milestone in blockchain interoperability. Beyond moving tokens from one blockchain to another, the bridge unlocked access to various DeFi applications for XRPL users. With a couple of clicks, you can reach any IBC-connected chain through a decentralized pathway. Sologenic does the routing for you. Each bridge token gains smart features once it lands on Coreum. Features such as whitelisting, freezing, and burning, opening the doors to advanced tokenization flows and use cases that will ultimately bring more value to the XRPL ecosystem. Supercharge your assets with Sologenic.
Now, I'm going to change my vocabulary because calling IBC a bridge is doing the technology injustice. In my opinion, it's almost like a secure, decentralized teleportation vehicle that you could basically get to one point to another point in Web3 instantly in a decentralized way. So, people are able to go through this portal and teleport their assets to Coreum and many other Cosmos chains now, thanks to the Coreum and Sologenic team. But what's really interesting about this portal is that I made a comment on Twitter that went pretty viral, so I wanted to kind of talk about that comment. Is I talked about the benefits of the bridge coming to basically the teleportation vehicle coming to um XRP Ledger. So XRP Ledger is very popular. There's tons of people in the community. However, a lot of people just buy XRP on the centralized exchange and never actually use the XRP Ledger. For those people that use the XRP Ledger, they know that there are certain things that make it not as competitive compared to other dexes. First of all, there's not that many assets to trade on the XRP Ledger. Right now, the top asset is XRP, Solo, and there's a GateHub USD coin. Then after that, it's mainly just shit coins. There's a couple other good projects that are trying their best to do well. But let's be real, there's no real high demand assets trading on the XRP ledger that you can take your XRP and trade for other cool blue chip assets. That all changes with the Sologenic bridge that was developed. Because now you could port USDC, Atom, Osmosis, which are very, very popular in-demand tokens, which will even become more popular and in demand. Actually, Grayscale is loading up tons and tons of Osmosis at the moment. They have a huge fund designated just to Osmo. Now that trading will be able to happen on the XRP ledger. So we've been waiting for a big fix-it amendment. This is going to be going live in 6 days. I'm also going to be talking about the solar eclipse coming up on the 8th. So 3 days after the solar eclipse, we have the AMMs going to be reactivated on the XRP ledger. So anybody that is a whale in Atom or Osmosis can choose to use this AMM and create a market and earn fees and earn commissions by creating an Atom market, a USDC market, a Osmosis market on the XRP ledger. And this will bring more demand to XRP and potentially Solo because when you enter a liquidity pool or create a liquidity pool, you need two assets in that pool. So it'll be XRP Osmo or Solo Osmo, creating more demand for the XRP token or the XRPL token that it's paired with. And also, it will motivate more people to start trading on the XRPL because there's more assets to trade against your XRP. So you could trade your XRP in a non-custodial wallet and have a trade set up for Atom, Osmosis, or you could just simply hold these assets in your safe and secure XRPL wallet, which has incredible security, been around for 10 years, over a decade. So um, this is a major breakthrough that not too many people are talking about. The fact that so many new assets are going to be able to be issued on the XRP ledger. And Sologenic is preparing to uh, get this all ready. I was actually exploring on the Sologenic decks the other day, and I seen they already have Osmosis, Coreum, Atom on the decks. They're just not that liquid. So we need the automated market maker to go live again, which will happen on April 11th. And when that goes live again, uh, we should see liquidity start to fill up with USDC and Coreum. Now, on the other hand, is since my video that I posted, let's go over to Pulsera real quick. Because a lot of people are also unaware while you're waiting for the AMMs to go live on XRP Ledger natively. Let me sign my wallet out real quick. While you wait for the XRP Ledger automated market maker to go live, there's actually opportunities right now on Pulsera. So when you use the Sologenic bridge that I was referring to, you could send XRP or Solo over to Coreum blockchain and use the dApp Pulsera and enter liquidity pools and liquidity mine. See, look. So right now, 7.5% of the rewards are going to XRP Sarah, 5% of the rewards are going to XRP Solo. So you could already enter XRP Solo and earn rewards. Solo Sarah does not have rewards. I believe people are voting on it. You can enter XRP Coreum and begin earning rewards with your XRP tokens. XRP and Solo are both XRP related tokens natively. And you could actually earn with two XRPO tokens on a different blockchain, Coreum, in a decentralized way. So there's many tutorials online, even my video. I expect most people that follow my page are pretty experienced using all this stuff now. But yeah, you could actually earn you could learn liquidity mine with your XRP tokens as you wait for the automated market makers. And to be honest with you, uh there actually might these pools at the moment might actually be more lucrative because there's 71 million. This isn't going to last forever. So there's 300% more rewards for liquidity providers for a limited time on Pulsera. Everybody's hyping up automated market makers on XRP Ledger, right? So when you enter a liquidity mine on the XRP Ledger, a liquidity pool, there's not an incentive token that's printing rewards for you. Here, when you enter XRP Solo, you earn Sarah tokens, which is basically a reward incentive token. And there's utility with Sarah, but there's a huge boost. So, in my honest opinion, I think, and we could probably see what happens in the next week, but the rewards will be more profitable, more than likely, with Pulsera at the moment for your XRP Solo or for your but that's a decision you have to make. So you might feel more cozy on the XRP ledger. But the rewards are printing higher than normal. So consider that. What else do I have to talk to you guys about? Um, but yeah, so the team's building. The main thing I wanted to talk about is, yeah, so I talked about this already with you guys, right? So the main thing that I'm really excited about this bridge to enhance XRP Ledger is the fact that it brings more demand in multiple ways to the XRP Ledger, because for the past 10 years, there's really only been shit coins trading on the XRP Ledger. So now there's a bunch more reasons for people to pool their XRP with really good assets and more of a reason for people to trade. And You guys know I like to get esoteric on this channel. So coming up on April 8th, I actually was preparing an entire video on this subject, but there's this wild eclipse that's coming. So this has been years in the making, but there was the last total solar eclipse we experienced was in 2017. And now the next one's coming up April 8th, a few days away. And it forms a giant X. Like I said, 3 days after this eclipse, the AMMs go live. And what's interesting is during this eclipse, also one of the new I've been talking about this eclipse for a long time. Like NASA is talking about shooting 3 rockets up at this, and they named this rocket project. It's a special project called APEP rockets, which is named after an Egyptian god. That Egyptian god is like the god of chaos, and it's actually a serpent deity. They named this. So I've been following this eclipse that's coming up in April 8th for a very long time. And now I'm learning about NASA is going to shoot 3 rockets at it, and they call it the serpent deity. They named it after a serpent deity Egyptian god. CERN is firing up on April 8th. CERN is a really deep conspiracy theory for the people that know about it. They know it's some heavy, heavy stuff. There's going to be this massive cicada boom. Like there's supposed to be like 10 million cicada. This is only happens like every 200 years. It's happening on April 8th and after. But what's really getting me interesting is this devil comet is supposed to appear April 8th, and then it's supposed to make an appearance April 8th and fully come back around the end of April, April 20th.
Talk up more fun, guys, for the sky watchers at home. A lot to look forward to in the spring. We're going to see the total solar eclipse on April 8th. Exciting. But there's a comet that's already close enough to Earth. We're going to see it leave a trail in the night sky.
Yeah, astronomers have been watching the Devil Comet, that's what they call it, all month because of a series of flare-ups, but a direct flyby is set to happen somewhere between April 21st and 24th.
NASA says they think we could even see this comet with the naked eye during next month's eclipse. The reason it's called a Devil Comet, you guys may have remembered this last year, is because the trail of gas and ice that it left behind during a flare-up last year actually looked like devil horns. It split, and so it caused these 2 devil horns. You can kind of see it there. This particular comet only comes into full view once every 71 years. It is a once-in-a-lifetime event.
All the mainstream news is talking about it, but this devil comet, so I'm gonna get weird because I have a lot of decodes. I've been following Sologenic for a long time, so let's put our tinfoil hats on. Bear with me, guys, if you're not into this stuff. But this devil comet, a lot of people say it looked like the Millennium Falcon. So a lot of people say that this devil comet, this is an older, but the devil comet is headed our way. And they said it looks like a Millennium Falcon starship. And a lot of people nicknamed this devil comet that's supposed to be coming on April. So you can see right here. April 8th, coinciding with the Horned Devil Comet. But people say this Horned Devil Comet also looks like a Millennium Falcon. And this only is supposed to come every 71 years. Millennium Falcon reminds me, of Han Solo. And I've never really shared this decode on YouTube, but Han Solo, then you have Sologenic, and in the Star Wars movie, Solo actually lives in Core. He lives in the Core, Corella, which is like a place where all the wealthy and rich people are. So we have this Millennium Falcon appearing as Sologenic's making all these big moves, and yeah, so Core is where Han Solo's from, and then we have this Devil Comet that's coming that's themed after the Millennium Falcon. So interesting things. April 8th. I'm not a big date guy, but we do know that what happens above us in the sky, creates ripple effects on the Earth, and we also know that the elites are very, very spiritual, into occult like stuff. So they're going to try to harness whatever type of energy, ancient knowledge that they know about this eclipse, and try to use it for their evil, sinister plans. All we could do is try to combat that with our light and our hope for the future that we want to create. So remember that we control the timeline, and I believe that amazing things are coming. A lot of good updates for our projects. Like the numbers speak for themselves. How many XRP was bridged over? 800,000, almost 1 million XRP. And this is only in the early days. One of the big complaints I've been hearing about Sologenic and Coreum is they haven't done a good job marketing. So this is all done with their subpar marketing team. So if they're able to get better marketing, we could expect these numbers go way, way, way up. And remember one thing, 1.7 million solo, there's only 399 million solo to go around. So the more of the solo that is locked up, that gets put into these liquidity pools, 1 million here, 1 million here, 1 million here, it's going to be gone really quick. And we still have the Sologenic V2 updates coming. So the Sologenic V2 updates are coming, and we have a bunch more coming. So these are my... Oh, I didn't even talk about one of the biggest updates, which is also going to help this, is the fact that Ripple just announced that they're creating their own stable coin. And here's something that I want to talk to you about, because also one of the things about XRP Ledger that makes it that actual DEX that puts it at disadvantage is we have no like native stable coin that's like liquid. When I watched Cosmos boom in a few months back, when everything was at rock bottom prices in Cosmos ecosystem, the Cosmos prices all jumped up like 600%. In September of 2023 was when they called it Stable September. They started issuing stable coins on the Cosmos ecosystem via Noble. And then in October, a month after all the stable coins were beginning to issue, Cosmos started to get pumping and started getting a lot more attention. So it's no surprise after the automated market maker comes live that Ripple is now entering the stablecoin market. And these stablecoins, basically on the XRP ledger, could also go through this bridge. Where is the bridge? Could also go through this bridge and then become multi-chain and be IBC stablecoins. And also these stablecoins, probably people are a lot more confident pairing their XRP with basically a credible company like Ripple-backed USD. The XRP Solo USD, XRP USD, having a really strong stable coin is very important in creating liquidity pools and creating liquidity on your DEX. So once they start issuing this stable coins on the XRP ledger, it should be a massive bull signal that the liquidity and the usage on the XRP ledger will go and skyrocket. There's so much I could talk to you guys about. I wish I had more time to sit here and chat with you guys and answer your questions. But I think this is enough for today. We talked about a lot. We got weird a little bit, went down some rabbit holes about April 8th. What's your opinion? Do you think anything is going to happen on April 8th? And then also, we talked about a bunch of cool things. So I'll see you guys next episode, and peace.
A large portion of CERN is located in the territory of St. Genus Poli, probably not pronouncing that right. In Roman times, it was called Apollicum. The town and the temple were dedicated to Apollyon, the destroyer. So this is ancient Horus. This is Shiva. The town Apollyon literally is dedicated to the god of destruction, the god of chaos, the destroyer. And this entire Hadron Collider is right in the middle of Apollyon. Now, why is that so important? Because if you go to the book of Revelation, this is what we read. It says in chapter 9, verse 1, 2, and 11, to him was given the keys of the bottomless pit, and he opened the bottomless pit. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue his name is Apollyon. Now, you might not find that just a coincidence, but the fact that they've got this Hadron Collider, which some people, even very, very important scientists, are scared out of their mind of what is going to happen. Now, CERN will tell you on their website, we have no intention of doing anything wrong. Who has intention of blowing up the world? Who has intention of accidentally cracking open a time-space continuum and having something on the other side? Well, I believe they're not telling the full truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So take a look at this quote straight from the director of research at CERN concerning the exact purpose of this Hadron Collider. Listen to this, quote, something may come through dimensional doors at LHC, the Large Hadron Collider. And out of this door might come something, or we might send something through it. Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of CERN, they tell you it's all for scientific research. No, they're looking for the God particle. They want to know what's holding the universe together. And ultimately, they're trying to get into time travel. They want to open up the curtain of what is behind our dimension and get into the multiverse. This is what they're after. They believe there are multiple universes happening and in parallel to one another simultaneously, and they want to tear that open, and they know that something has the potential of coming through it. Now, we just read out of the book of Revelation that the Apollyon comes out, that the doors of the deep the gates are opened up, and crazy things come out of the deep. Could it possibly be, would it be that much of a stretch to say that maybe we're the ones that do it? Maybe in our effort in mankind to find a wormhole, to get into Star Trek world, to discover more and more and more and more, like the Tower of Babel, that eventually maybe we actually do open up the space-time continuum. We open up the doors of the second dimension, and the demonic realm comes alive onto this earth. It's very possible. They just said that's exactly what they know is possible. So for what's really fascinating is evolution is dead. The scientists at the highest level now know there is a spiritual realm. There is another dimension beyond ours, and they're trying to tap into it. And my friends, the last time this happened was the Tower of Babel, and it didn't go over too well for them.